One of the things that really surprised me was just how versatile Richard Durham was as a writer. Here's a man who was born in Mississippi in 1917, and then his family was part of the Great Migration, and they moved from Mississippi to Chicago. And that's where he was educated and started to make his way through life. What I hope that readers of Word Warrior, Richard Durham, Radio and Freedom will take away from my book is that when you have a conviction, whatever that is, whether it's writing or it's education or it's whatever, that you follow that conviction. And one of the things that he taught me is that when you are clear about what your purpose or what your goals in life are, and what your convictions are in terms of bettering not just yourself or your family, but people in general, particularly people who are oppressed, is that you try to follow that path and stay with that path, and other people will support you. Of course, there will also be the other side, people who will block you. But even when he had to deal with the consequences of his convictions and his actions, he dealt with them. If it meant that he lost a job and he was fired, so be it. He would move into something else. If it meant that someone said, well, you can't do this and here's why, he would find a way around it. So those are the kinds of things that I hope that people will take away from that, other than the fact that he was just an excellent writer, a good role model for anyone who's not, you don't necessarily have to want to be a media producer or writer, but just an excellent example of what can happen in your life when you dedicate yourself to a cause and you move through that and you learn and you grow and you develop. And again, in his case, your focus is kind of laser driven to whatever you're doing. It's all about freedom and justice and equality for all.